Today we talk about a girl who drove into a building during her driver license exam. This is People Am Stupid. Hello, my name is Andrew Parker, aka Abraca Andrew, aka Wafellow, aka Spider-Man, and welcome to People Am Stupid, the show where I talk about stupid people doing stupid things. As always, I'm going to start by announcing the winner of the stupid competition from last week. Last week we had the Flamethrower Cockroach Man and the Locked-in Car Woman. With a vote of 3 to 10, the Locked-in Car Woman is the winner. Congrats on being stupid. Make sure to participate in this week's competition by voting at the end of this video. Now back to this week's episode. Our first story is about a man who accidentally tried to pay his water bill with drugs. People am stupid. Well, according to this article, James Hoey, who is 66, allegedly stuffed the drugs into an after-hours drop box with his own bill. He put some cash in the box along with 7.1 grams of methamphetamine. Some places have signs like, "We don't accept MasterCard here." Apparently for this guy, they needed a "We don't accept meth here" sign. Usually that's understood. Officers searched his home and found another 45 grams of meth and 3 ounces of weed. Just for a second, let us all remember one of the most consistent sources of stupidity. A great catalyst of the idiotic, without which stupidity in the world would go down by approximately 1,000%. Rosie O'Donnell. Drugs. So obviously I have to ask, children, what is this story? Meth is crazy, y'all. I mean, meth heads have to look at this picture and go, yeah, the one on the right is a good look for me. But this guy put this drugs and his money into a drop box, so apparently he had to drive successfully to the location of the drop box. He was able to think through the fact that when I turn these little knobby things, water doth flow, which I need to brush my tooth, and water ain't free. There is a bill. He found the bill, and he drove to the correct location to pay the bill. If he was aware of all these interconnected bits of information and was able to act on them appropriately, certainly he was able to tell the difference between this and this. Also, a portion of this article I have a problem with. The article says, when confronted, Hoey allegedly said, quote, "It must have been a mistake on his part." Aha! Pronoun trouble. It's not, it must have been a mistake on his part, but it must have been a mistake on my part. Now, I understand that it could be the meth affecting the part of his brain that is in charge of pronouns, or that he was talking about his imaginary friend, Chuckles. I don't know. I mean, I guess it might have been Chuckles. What's the name of your imaginary friend? You don't have an imaginary friend? What the heck? What is wrong with you, huh? Yes, you do. You're a liar. You're a freaking liar. Not only are you a liar, you're a lonely liar. Sad and pathetic because you have no imaginary friends. They probably left you because they can't trust you because of all the lies. What was I saying? Oh yes, the problem with the pronouns. It might have been his brain malfunctioning because of drugs or the imaginary friend thing, but the article doesn't mention either of those, so I'm assuming it was just a mistake on part of the author, Martin Sismar. Good job, buddy. You messed it up. But can you imagine being the guys that found this? I wouldn't even know what to think. But I do have a particular way that I like to believe it happened, which I will show you in a segment of Recreating the Stupid. Dude, look at this. Where did you get that? Somebody just left it in the after hours box. We probably shouldn't mess with it. It's probably sugar, don't you think? No, I don't think so. I mean, what else could it be? Probably something a little worse. Like what? You know, like meth? Yeah, it could be salt. Dude, how in the world do you think I just mouthed salt? That wasn't even close. I guess the only way to know is to taste it. I wouldn't do that.
Hello, everyone. The magic white powder is making me happy. Ooga booga booga booga. Have I ever told you how beautiful your eyes are?
Oh gosh.
Bro, you look like a giant mushroom.
I'm not a giant mushroom.
Are you a friendly mushroom? Have I ever told you how beautiful your eyes are? Because they are. They're pretty. I like them very much. I want to take them out and put them in my pocket and just hold them and love them because they're so pretty. I could juggle them because they're balls. I juggle balls. Tuku, tuku, tuku. They're pretty, give them to me.
But I want to speak directly to Mr. Hoey, the meth guy. Go get your life right, man. Make it right for your kids and grandkids. Go get a job at Burger King and be the nice old guy who everyone wants to go to his register because they're sick of being at the one with the mumbling teens with attitude that treat them like dirt. People I'm Stupid is pulling for you to become unstupid. And because at this rate, the meth will probably kill you by, tomorrow afternoon. And it's time for another segment of Guess That Stupid.
Guess That Stupid!
In this segment, I will present to you 3 stupid stories. 2 will be false, 1 will be true. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to determine which story is true and choose that correct answer in the poll in the top right. Story number 1, woman arrested for mooning the Easter Bunny. Story number 2, man steals neighbor's peacock, gets chased by angry birds. And story number 3, man arrested for stealing clothes off statues at Wax Museum. Which story is true? Pause the video right here and go vote in the poll in the top right, and I will reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is story number 2, man steals neighbor's peacock and then gets chased by angry birds. The title of this story says it all. Why this man wanted to steal a peacock, I have no clue. But here is the video of this happening. Enjoy. Someone needs to tell this guy to stop stealing. Ba-doom. I know it wasn't a very good one, okay? Give me a break. It was hard to come up with a peacock-specific pun that wasn't, like, inappropriate. Moving on. Our final story is about a teen who crashed her car into a building during a driver's license exam. People, I'm stupid. Talk about ironic and unfortunate. Apparently, she inadvertently put the car in drive instead of reverse. As she accelerated, her car hopped a curve and hit the exam station office. And I'm assuming they failed her. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a safe assumption. If they didn't, something's wrong. This poor girl, she royally screwed up. She'll never live this down, ever. All license examiners are gonna hear about this, and they're gonna have like a picture of her, and they're gonna keep it with them always. And if she ever tries to take an exam from them, they're gonna be like, oh no, honey, I'm sorry, you drove Doris through a wall last time. No, thank you. Even 50 years from now, she's gonna like try to sneak into a car by herself. I've got to try it one last time. And then someone's gonna see her trying to do that. Dad, Granny's trying to drive again. Mom, you know you can't drive. You know what happened last time. It was one freaking time. I understand being nervous and like messing some things up, but if you can't correctly put the car in reverse instead of drive during an exam, which is specifically testing that skill, you just shouldn't be there. That's like taking a gun safety exam to demonstrate you know how to safely operate and handle a firearm, and you end up shooting your instructor in the foot. Like, why are you taking the exam in the first place? Have I made a joke about the Prindle scene from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody before? I feel like I have.
I'm not a child, Mosby. I know how to spell Prindle.
It is not something you spell. It is a gear shift. The letters stand for park, reverse, neutral, drive, and low.
You're making me nervous with all this technical talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't we just relax? We'll turn on the radio. Would you like am or film?
Either way, London drives her car through a wall while Mosby is trying to teach her how to drive.
Forward, not reverse!
Mosby was pretty upset, but at least she was still learning how to drive. Like, she was in the process of learning. This other girl apparently believed that she was good enough to drive by herself on the road. Mr. Mosby needs to talk some sense into this girl. He would be very upset if he were there, especially if she had driven her car through the hotel lobby wall. I mean, there's no running in the lobby, much less driving a car through it. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. The examiner was taken to the local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, however, and the driver herself had to be relocated due to the immense amount of unrelenting ridicule from her fellow classmates. Just kidding, but it might actually be a good idea. Anywho, that is it for this week. Which of these stories did you think was stupidest? Was it the water bill meth guy or the drive through a wall girl? Comment down below and tell me, and or click or tap the icon in the top right. There you can vote for which of these stories you thought was stupidest. And now it's time to announce the honorary Wafellow viewer of the week. The honorary Wafellow viewer of the week this week is Ashton. Ashton is actually the brother of a previous honorary Wafellow viewer of the week that we have had, Maddie. So this is Ashton, aka Donald Trump. He has actually been in a few of my vlogs before. He sent me a screenshot of him sharing one of my videos with his friend. So to Ashton, thank you. Ashton has watched my videos for a while now, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate when people not only watch my videos consistently, but they do that for a while, and he is one of those people. So to Ashton, thank you very much. You are this week's honorary Wafellow viewer of the week. If you would like to become the honorary Wafellow viewer of the week, all you have to do is one of two things. You can either share my videos with your friends on social media or something like that, or subscribe and hit that notification bell. Send me a screenshot of either one of those two things, and you will be in the running to become the next episode's honorary Wafellow viewer of the week. Anywho, that is it for this week, and until next time, don't be stupid.